Hello everyone, welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is Saturday afternoon. You will probably see this evening because I am so excited about this. We have it's called North Louisiana Quilters Guild. That's their pamphlet for today. They had a Quilt Show 2024 in West Monroe at the Convention Center. Now, I went yesterday, and y'all saw that earlier, the haul, and I have some content that I'm getting together in this video, but I knew I had to go back because I didn't get everything I needed. When I went, I had one thing in mind. Well, two, actually, in mind. I had this. This is my Craftsman quilt. I do need to border it. Now, I'm one of those, I do not buy my border or my backing or my binding until I have the quilt top done, in most cases. And the reason I do that is because, especially when it's one of these, like you pick your own colors, I don't know what color I need to go around the outside. This one, I think I'm probably going to do either a green border with a navy blue binding, with a navy backing. I'm not real sure, because I do like the blues in this. Let me pull this up so you can see it. This piece right here, I really like these darker blues in that, or the royal or electric blues. I really like that. So I'm not real sure yet, but I did talk to the lady at the quilt shop that I'm going to be going to get the fabric, and she said she does have a line that at her shop that will go with this. So I will be going and seeing her next week, because I do want to finish this quilt, at least border it, but I will be taking it to her to quilt it, maybe bind it. I may bind it myself, but maybe I had her bind the last one, so I may have her bind this one. So I'm going to lay that over to the side. But I did go, and yesterday I did have the pattern for the project bags, and I talked to the lady at my Bernina dealer, and she has the stuff for me to make those at her shop. So, and I get a 25% discount for the Quilt Show, for going to the Quilt Show, because she didn't have it there. I mean, it's kind of hard for them to take their whole store to a Quilt Show, even though they want to, but I got the Quilt Show discount for that. And I will tell y'all, while I was there yesterday, My Stitched in Faith, I call it that's the quilt shop I go to the most because it's the closest to me. I'll talk about that a little later too. That shop had some, I think I mentioned it in the earlier video, they had some grab bags that were $75 a bag with 8 yards of fabric in them. 7 were prints, 1 was a background. And that just kept playing on my mind, because I know what fabrics they have in their store because I'm in there so often. And I knew one line that I always saw in there, a lot of it, and it's fabulous. It is the berry basket. And I thought, well, maybe if I go get one of those bags, because I knew it was Moda. I was told that it's Moda fabric. And I was like, well, maybe I can get an 8 yard a berry basket. I can do 2 3-yard quilts, or I can do a big quilt, or throw and use one of them as backing. I mean, you know, the projects that I could do are endless with 8 yards of fabric, but they are 1 yard cuts of each fabric. So that may limit me, but I don't think so, because I like scrappy quilts, and that's perfect. 8 yards. I mean, or let's just say 7 yards and use, well, 1 yard is not going to be big enough for backing. Let's face it. It's not going to be big enough for backing. Maybe for a throw. But anyway, so I went back today because I thought about that fabric, those bags all day yesterday evening, and I'm like, I should have got one of those bags. I got one of those bags. They were $75 for the bag. So y'all know what that is. That's less than $75. That's less than $10 a yard of fabric. These would have been $12.99 at the store. So let me show you what I got at Stitched in Faith. And I even told the young lady there, when I grabbed it, I told her, I said, I've been thinking about this all night long, because she had told me about them yesterday. And I grabbed the bag, and she's like, are you going to open it here and be surprised? And I told her, I said, well, I said, really? You know, I'm like, I would. I'm like, I'll open it, you know. And I told her, as I was opening it, I said, oh, please let it be Berry Basket. I love Berry Basket. I have a layer cake of Berry Basket, and I haven't done anything with it because I'm like, it's only one layer cake. It's not enough to do anything with. You know, I can make something small, a bag, a purse, a little something, but I'm like, I love the Berry Basket. It's so beautiful. But let me show you the first two things I got. I got 2 charm packs. I have a book called Just 2 Charms, I think, and it takes 2 charm packs. Well, I've never seen this line. It's by 3 sisters. It's called Honey Bloom, and it's 3 sisters for Moda. Let me pull this down just a little bit so you can see these fabrics. They had the yardage, and I'm not going to buy the yardage because I thought, okay, I can do the Just 2 Charms and make a small throw, you know, like something for springtime when it's something really light, when it's not real cold, but it's still cool enough, you know, in the house. Inside my house is cooler than it is outside. Where I live is very shaded, and my home will stay cooler during the summer than it is outside. But these are, let me see if I have my... These are the fabrics, just fabulous. Now see, those are really light colors. I love these light colors. I think this will make a beautiful, you know, small throw. And I may not even do a throw with it. I don't know yet. I just love it. I love the colors, because when I saw that yardage, I was just like, oh, that is so pretty. Got 2 of that one, so I'm just going to flip to the next one there. And I got 2 of the same charm packs. And most of these have 2. Now, y'all look at that. Is that not beautiful? I love the blues and the yellows, the springy colors, the light. I really like light colors. I like a lot of colors, but I really like the light colors. Let me just keep that up here and see if I can't roll it down for you. And this has a rubber tip if y'all are wondering how it's rolling it. It's got a rubber tip. And this is a fabulous tool. It's called Seam Fix. I learned about this when I was doing embroidery. Perfect. It gets them little clipped fabrics out of your way, and it does it for quilting too. See, there's those blue and those yellows. And does this kind of remind you of something else that I've recently done? The Craftsman quilt that I was just getting a border for. That reminds me of it so much. Some of these pieces you have 2 pieces, and some you just have 1. And they're really almost like low volume. But they're beautiful. See, I like that one too. I like that darker. I'm not really a brown person, but when it is paired with like creams and earthy colors, I really like. And I think this color would be beautiful with blues. Those light blues, I love that. See, I love that too. I love those. I actually think growing up, my aunt might have had wallpaper that looked close to that. It might not have been those colors. Oh, those are the last 2 pieces. But yeah, that I think that is beautiful. I think whatever I make with that is going to be absolutely fabulous. So no problems finding a pattern to go with this, because I'm sure the possibilities are endless with the 2 charm packs. I can make a bag. I can make a small throw. I can even add borders and make a quilt. You know, endless. Okay. So, the next thing, my grab bag. The $75 grab bag. Now, I didn't go through each and every one of the fabrics in here, because as soon as I saw what it was, I was ecstatic. So, I am going to show you what I got in my grab bag. I got Berry Basket. Look at this, y'all. Now, if you recall, earlier today, and this is what I got yesterday, earlier in the day, the video was from yesterday. I had a bag kit that I got, and it was Berry Basket. I love that line, y'all. It's so beautiful. But I got a yard of the white. That's not really white. It's kind of, I don't know. It's white. Just not white. But we got this. And it's something about them strawberries and blueberries that are just so pretty. So springy, summertime, picnicky. I mean, I love it. I love winter. I love Christmas. I love spring. Not too big of a fan of summer. But we got this blue one. The strawberries and the blueberries. Did we get another strawberry blueberry fabric? Okay, I think we only got 2 strawberry blueberries, which is fine. We got this beautiful red with the flowers. That is beautiful, beautiful. Are you thinking picnic yet? These are beautiful. If you're not thinking picnic yet, you will after this one. Beautiful. Picnic tablecloth right there. And here's I guess this would be a lower volume, but beautiful whites with navy blue polka dots. And like I said the other day in one of my videos, if you're new here, you might not have seen these, so I'll repeat it. This year I'm really getting into the polka dots. Don't know why. But I'm loving them. And I don't know if it's the colors they're paired with, but I'm loving them. And we have a beautiful navy blue with flowers on it. And then we have this beautiful color. I love this greenish blue color with the little white polka dots and the little flowers on it. So guys, this is my mystery bag that I got from Stitched in Faith. It's at the North Louisiana Guild's, North Louisiana Quilters Guild Quilt Show. That is going on until 4 p.m. Central Time today. If you're in North Louisiana, head on over there. Grab you one of these bags. Phenomenal deal. I mean, well, I guess you could get stuff half off, but for this, that's a yard each. $75. Amazing. So I got that and the Honey Bloom from Stitched in Faith. I tried not to buy too much there, but I did buy one more thing that I looked at it yesterday, and it weighed on my mind also. I do have some 3-yard quilts patterns, and I have some rolls of fabric to do 3-yard quilts with, which is actually probably in a project box that's about to come up. But I saw this fabric. Now, okay, what I was going to tell you guys is I learned that I thought I only had 2 quilt shops close by. No. There's about 4 or 5 of them within an hour from me. That is insane. This one here that I'm going to show you, though, is not one of them. I got this fabric. It's from Flowers to Fabric. And I'm going to show you the card, the business card that they have. And I will tell you what they have. Fabric, notions, patterns, classes, t-shirt quilts, custom quilts, and machine quilting. So this is Flowers to Fabric. They're in Sulphur, Louisiana, which is in down south. And I spoke with this lady for a short while. And I'm going to keep her card. I'm going to be keeping all these cards. Because you never know who you may need to call on. Now, I did not look at this, but there was something in my fabric. Okay, they have a free shipping on 40 or more. They're open Saturdays from 9 to 2 or by appointment during the week. So, I think that code is strictly for the Quilt Show. Now, I don't know who this line is by. I just think it's beautiful, and I think it'll do a great 3-yard quilt and actually border it for a throw. Because that's what I'm going to do with it. This, I don't even know if it has selvage, but I'm going to show you. I got a 3-yard quilt bundle. This is the first color. And I actually think I'm going to see if I can figure out who the maker of this is. It's kind of not French. It kind of looks like French General, but I don't think this is French General. Tulip Tango by Robin Pickens is the tan one. Tulip Tango. Okay, so these look to be like Tulip Tango. And I'm going to roll them back up because I do need them to stay in a roll for me. Because otherwise, it's going to be a mess. But I will show you when I get it rolled closer what the fabrics were. And I'll actually try to, hang it down. That's the tulip one. And then we have this burgundy with dots all over it. And then we have this cream that's got butterflies on it. I think this will make a lovely, lovely throw or quilt or whatever that thing is that goes on the end of your bed, like a bed apron or something. But I need to keep this in a roll or it will be a mess. And of course I can't get it back to the same roll it was in. But that's okay because it may be cut pretty soon. But if not, that's okay too. And I will tell you, just because I buy this, don't mean I'm going to have a project out on it in the next couple weeks, next couple months. May not even be this year. May not be next year. But there will be a project on this. So, this is the second thing that I got at the Quilt Show. A 3-yard bundle from, let me see if it has their name again, Flowers to Fabric. So, this is an amazing bundle. And it was a good price, too. I mean, that's about what I pay for a 3-yard bundle anyway. So, with that, I have some other hauls coming along with this. So, not only did I have my Quilt Show haul, that was my second haul from the Quilt Show. The first one was intentional. Well, actually, the first one and the last one was intentional. This one was not. But when I saw the yardage, I was like, it's beautiful. I want that. I know she'll have the yardage if I work on this pretty soon. And I can get some yardage for border and backing and binding. So, that will be easy to do. But the first and last thing, very intentional. So, now we go to my thrift haul that I got online. Now, I know I've told you guys that I do go to some Facebook groups that I know are quilter Facebook groups where they sell stashes. Quilt Shops actually sell overages. There's actually some quilt shops that have gone out of business at selling all of their stuff, which is sad, but I look for deals everywhere. So I'm going to say that I look for deals everywhere, and if somebody went out of business, I want to help them out, I will purchase their items. So the next part of my haul is from Facebook groups. Here's my first package. So I'm about to open my first package here. Make sure I don't cut into what I got. And it is fabric. And I already have something in mind for this. Because, and I think I even mentioned it in the haul this morning, that I was waiting on something. This is what I was waiting on. But I have something. I think I'm going to be using this for the project bags. I'm going to be making project bags. Now, this was called a 5-piece posies by Tanya Whalen Fabric Remnants, 18 by 20. It's an out-of-print blue set. Now, I might have paid a little too much for this one. And I mean, it's 5 pieces. Yeah, I probably did. Because these aren't a full fat quarter. They're 18 by, well, I guess they could be classified as fat quarters. But they were beautiful colors. And I'm using this for the project bags. So, I'm just going to show you the strips. Pretty paisleys. That I love that blue and that pink. Love those colors. We got some stripes. Can y'all see one of those project bags coming together with this? Because I think those project bags only take like 2 or 3 fat quarters. So I got that. So here's another paisley. I'm going to open that up so you can see that better. That's got the cream background instead of the light blue background. And I may use this as a backing piece because I'm really not sure what to do with that piece. But it does have polka dots. And it does have springy colors. So, and here's a large piece. Well, I don't mean a large piece. It's a piece with large flowers on it with large polka dots. So, I got it's technically a 5-piece fat quarter set. Which, when I saw it, I thought about the project bags. That's the first thing I thought about was that'll make a beautiful project bag. And I may have to find another coordinating piece, because like I said, I think the project bags take 3 fat quarters. So this is one of my online hauls. The next one, this is another online haul, and I might have mentioned this a little while back, that if y'all watch The Guy Who Sews, his name is Sean, he loves using batiks. That's almost all I've ever seen him use is batiks, unless he's doing some of like his farm animals or tractors or something like that. But he tries to use batiks, especially when he does the cotton cut puzzle mystery quilt. He picks the batiks. Well, he got me interested, so I ordered. I don't know if these are yards or half yards. I don't recall, but I ordered some batiks, and I tried to order coordinating ones. I tried to coordinate the blue and this one here to the blue in the first piece, and this next piece I tried to coordinate the greens in it to that second piece. So I think that will make I think those are 1 yard pieces. So I think that'll make a beautiful quilt. I will include photos of the quilts that really stood out to me. And there's one lady that I think she had 3 quilts that she had quilted. Maybe, yeah, because she long arms. She what's that called? Free motion long arms. And her name, I know I've got her card over here, because Mindy Joyner is her name. So Mindy, if you're watching, I went back and looked at your quilts again. Fabulous. And that pink flower, I went and looked at it again, so that was the 3rd time I looked at it. That beautiful work. Your Uncle Zane quilt, I looked at it again too, because I know my aunt and I looked at it yesterday. That was beautiful, beautiful. And the other one, the birds, the happy birds, I think is what you called it. I got a picture of all of it. I will have them list at the end of my video. Y'all look at this work. It is amazing. And I will put her card before the 3 quilts that she did. So amazing. And she free motion quilts, long arm quilts, and she does it out of her home. So if you need something long armed, I will put her information in here too. So now the last thing that I got, so this is a full package. There's no fabric up here, so I remember this now. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I look at so much fabric and wish for so much fabric, but I don't really order a lot. If y'all only knew how much I looked at this. I look at it all the time. But I don't order a lot. Now, this first piece I'm going to show you is several yards. Let me see if she put a piece of paper in here that had what was shipping, because I didn't think to print it out. And that's okay. Oh, she's got it all rolled up together. Oh. Okay. I'm going to separate it. Now this I think is 2 or 3 and a something yards. I got the neon kitty cat fabric, and it's just like a rainbow of colors. Let me open it up there so you can see it. Just a rainbow of colors. And I'll tell y'all, I saw so many quilts with kitty cats on it this year. Well, this is my first year to see this one, but they were so pretty. And then this next thing, I think, came as a set. I think it's fat quarters, maybe. May not be fat quarters. But I thought it would work great on a project bag. And I think this other color goes with it too. Yeah, it does. It does. Let me put them together so you can see all three colors together. These pieces came together as well. And I thought, beautiful project bag. See those three colors there? Three pieces. I'm sure you will agree. Beautiful project bag. And this right here. Now this one has, now this one is from Joann's. It's a keepsake. But it's a polka dot. It's a green polka dot. And I think this will make a good backing for a little quilt. And last but not least, one of my favorite characters growing up, and this is a pretty good amount of fabric as well, is Minnie Mouse. So I got several yards of the Minnie Mouse. I think it was like, it may have only been 2 yards. But that was my online haul. So guys, I racked up on fabric this weekend, so I'm going to be sewing a lot. So you stay tuned to see it all, because I'm going to be bringing it all on the channel so you can see it. It's part of my accountability. Sunday, I will be recording my weekly update, and it'll post on Monday. So y'all check that out. I do have 2 things that I have completed this weekend. I'm working on a third right now. So stay tuned. Come back Monday and you'll see that. But if you continue to watch right now, you will see photos of the quilts that were at the shop. Before I do that, I am going to kind of give a shout out to some of the quilt shops that I saw and tell you a little bit about them. Okay, we have Mindy's Quilts. That's Mindy Joyner. She does custom long arm quilting, memory quilts, bears, and bunnies. So if y'all are in the market for that, that's her information. I will include it in my description, so don't stress if you didn't get it. The next one that there was, I spoke with the lady that was there. I don't know if it was Shannon or not, but this is her card. They're from Wylie, Texas. Now, Mindy Joyner, she's from West Monroe. She is part of the guild, and I talked to her in great detail about the guild. I'm probably going to be joining them. But this next quilt shop is out of Wylie, Texas. It's called Blue Ribbon Quilt Shop. Y'all, they had some beautiful little Christmas tree patterns with lights in them. I have never seen a quilt with a light in it. But I guess it's more of a wall hanging. But they were beautiful. And that is their business card. I hope my finger isn't in the way there. My husband and I both got a card from Mindy. Grana's Front Porch Fabrics. They're on Etsy. So if y'all want to check them out, here is their card. I think that's a card my husband got. I think he might have talked to them. I didn't get to talk to them. The next one we have, I remember talking to this. It's called Fancy Crafty Mommas. You can find them on Facebook. All of these I will have in my description. So you will be able to find their information. Okay, these next two kind of go hand in hand. So this is one of the fabric shops that I found out was close to where I live. And I had no clue. There was another one. Okay. Well, they say one is a fabric and one is, they did custom work. This is Fat Tuesday Fabrics and Gifts. They have a lot of Louisiana themed fabric. Mardi Gras, Louisiana boot, fleur-de-lis, they have it. If you need anything Louisiana, they have it. They also have a fabric printing thing that they do. Fabulous. And the person, I think, that does the t-shirts and all for them, her name is Lucy Holtzclaw. And I will have her information. Also, she does photography as well. So, in the last place, they're also in Monroe. I never knew about them. Crazy. The store is called the Haberdasherry. And it's located inside of Material Things on Forsyth Avenue. I know where it's at, but I did not know that's what they were. So, yeah, guys, that was amazing. So now I'm just going to roll you guys over to some of the photos with a little bit of music. Y'all just look at the amazing quilts that these people did. I'm stunned. You will see there's one in there that I even had to ask, like, the person that sewed this, do they still have any hair at all? Because this thing would have made me pull my hair out. It is called a thimble quilt. Y'all will know it when you see it because I took a zoomed in picture of it. So guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, have a very blessed day. Stay tuned for the photos of the Quilt Show.